Longevity is the first of the three revolutions. We know that many are now living far longer than they expected, but what's also fair to say is that most of them did not set out at an earlier age with the intention of living that long. They've done it more by default rather than by design. So the question we're beginning to pose is what happens when we bring intention into the framework and begin to think about ourselves and our futures in ways we may not have done before. What happens when we reframe and redefine what does it mean to successfully age? And with that, with the work we've been doing, we've been building out the Flourishing Longevity Scorecard. So with that, beginning to pay attention to our mindset, our physical health, our metabolic health, our purpose and fulfillment, community, and our financial education and financial fitness. So with that, this shifting conversation helps to shift mindsets from ones of fear and frailty to ones of opportunity and promise. Most of us, the aging conversation, because it's a reactive one, is based more around fear and frailty. But what becomes fun is with this shift in mindset of helping people to think differently of all ages. I have as much fun talking to 20-year-olds about what might living to 120 look like for you as I do to those in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. But either way, no matter what the age group of the individual, it's this changing of the mindset to think differently. Consider this, the retirement model centered on 65 is nearly 100 years old. It was brought in during the depths of the Great Depression for a different era. So here we are today, and in so many ways our mindsets have not shifted to better factor in what becomes possible when we do think differently and look beyond the fear and the frailty. And that's where we're beginning to have fun at Invest in You in bringing the Flourishing Longevity workshops to really shift the conversation. When you have 65-year-olds write, this makes me think about the next 40 years, not just about the dollars. Well, how many 65-year-old men or women are considering the possibilities of what the next 40 years might look like? This isn't about living forever. It's not about pushing products. It is simply about beginning to think around intention and what could become possible when we change the conversation and think differently about ourselves and our future.